recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
The Bobcats want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Motion from the back. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And on this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field. But they're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups because that time the defense won. They were able to high point the football, creating the interception.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's second and long. The play action fake. With the catch, it's Henry. Stop just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
That was a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. right. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Bobcats in the hurry-up. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll line up for a second down play. Rides to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle. It's Sparks. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. A missed field goal ruined the last drive. Now a chance to get points here on this drive in the first quarter. Dropping back, it's McCown. Dumps it to the back. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Bobcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. He's loose. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Man, and these hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. Got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense lining up for a first down play. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff to the lone back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this is every defensive coordinator's dream, right? Watching your defense go out on first down, TFL, second down, TFL. Now you set up third and long. Everybody knows they're going to throw it, and your pass rushers can pin their ears back. Outstanding job being physical by this defense.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going, looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next.
There he goes. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Third down play from the gun. Got his man on the right. Oh, a lot of space. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. UTSA 0. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll go to the ground. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. A lot of urgency for this offense.
I like this idea by it's going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Quickly out to the tight end. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's McCow. Under fire. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Looking to fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Then the pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Snags it over the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Quick pass on the fly motion. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Louisiana is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about down on the Bayou for some time. They're up 14 over the Blue Bulls. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Into a massive giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last 1st down gets them a little bit of confidence.
The RPO fired complete to the left. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Making side adjustments here. And the Roadrunners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give on the inside. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Sparks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. And the Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Motion from the wide receiver. The offense changing the play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half.
There's not a lot to think about when you're the quarterback. You've got one of the best receivers in the country. You get him the ball any way possible. It doesn't matter if one guy's covering him or two guys are covering him. He just gets open and gets first downs.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab on the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout, UTSA.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And that's a great job by this defense.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Now on first down from the 30. Quarterback touch pass from the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
The tight end is incomplete. It leads to 2nd down.
The Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He spins that thing down the middle. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Texas State.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So they're not comfortable with their field goal kicker from here, so the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll move the tight end. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas State.
Touchdown.
Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
To the air on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And that ball's free behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Breaks the tackle. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's caught. It's Johnson. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's picked off at the goal line. Brought down at the 8-yard line as he took that interception back inside the 10 to set up this offense.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got it back on 2nd and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're...
Touchdown, Bobcats! quick strike through the air for the score.
Touchdown, Texas State.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. And the returner will be dragged down. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. That's caught. It's Clark. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Clark. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Now adjusting. The sure hands. It's McCoy. It's a seam wide open. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Texas State, 28. UTSA, 7.
So first down will open up the final period. Quarterback making adjustments. Gonna look downfield again. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, runner. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
14.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the return man is stopped, and now leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Brings it down on the right side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
35, UTSA, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 37. And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll send the back in motion. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it completely.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Wide open downfield. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
A fourth down.
Quarterback may change this route. On fourth down, looking to pass. He's got it, first down and more. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Roadrunners line it up with a first and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Toledo put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Rockets had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. To the air on second down. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Quick spin on the run.
Brings it out to the 38. And your UTSA Roadrunners will take over.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. First play of the drive comes from the 38. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Going to sling it on second down. Quickly complete. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's McCown. Using his feet to buy time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Well, this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3... in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds a man on the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's brought down after a nice game. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
For a first down.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got it! Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Trying to barrel in. Into the end zone for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
UTSA 30.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights that we show them for years. Everybody like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
And the pass is incomplete. Might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender... too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply... it, and the referees caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10.
42 Spider.
Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.